Hello, hello. How is your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're from? Alrighty. So let me just get a couple things in order here. So you see a few different nails right here. What today I'm going to do, a few people have asked me to do this, and they want to know how to take down the gel safely. Like, how far do you go? How do you know when you're getting closer? What bits do you use? Like, what do I go through? So that is so important to know how to e-file correctly, because part of our job as a nail tech is to keep up. Hey Tam Tam, hey DG. Part of ours is to, will you fix this for me, baby? I forgot to put it on. Part of our job is to keep the integrity of our clients' nails, right? Not thin them out. And some nail techs don't even realize they're thinning out their nails because they're not actually burning the client. But you could actually go into the natural nail, hit it a couple times and it not burn, and you're actually filing down the natural nail. So this tutorial, I put some nails I've done in previous educations and stuff. This was one nail. I wanted to keep some of my nails like this because I want to do like a collage with it, but that's okay. I have more than one of these. This is a really cool design I did. So how do you, when you do a dimensional nails, how far can you file down? How do you go about this? What techniques and maneuvers do you use? These as well, okay? Some of these are on top. So I'm going to show you, let's say they want to go to a dimensional from here. So what I'm going to do is show you different ways, different techniques, and how to go about taking down product without damaging the natural nail. So let me get this real quick. Hold on one sec. So this is more fundamental, okay? Very fundamental. It's not like super like, oh my gosh, all these new things, but at the same time, it is so important doing nails, keeping the integrity and the health of your nails, okay? Let me move this over and we will start right off the bat. You know what I didn't do though? Let me empty this, because when I rigged up the nails, I didn't empty it, so let me empty it. So that's how I empty it. I remember when I first did that on a Young Nails video, everyone's like, oh, that's how you empty it and not get it everywhere. I don't know why I thought of it, but I just do. I try to keep my station as clean as possible through the whole thing. Okay, so these are previous nails done. Let's say she came in about, that looks like about 2 weeks growth, right? But she wants to change her look. She doesn't want to keep this. She wants to totally change it. Maybe shorten it. Let's just shorten them to different lengths, maybe all like this. So how do you go about that? How do you remove all of that? Okay, so let me go ahead. Oops, that was loud. Let me come in here. Now again, somebody asked me about acetone. You guys, the state board requires barbicide, as they do use barbicide. I always add acetone to it. When I'm here, I do straight acetone because I'm not going to waste my barbicide on Sally. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Follow your rules for sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this and take out just my, because I'm not going to be doing any more nails right here. So I'm just going to suck this all up, and I don't have to remove them and put them into another one. Clever, clever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one, and I will get my American Nail sanding bands. I'll get this ready. So I'm going to use in this my safety bit, not my X-cut. I'm going to use my cuticle bit, and that's probably all I'll use. So for right now, I'll start with my safety bit. So how are all of you doing today? My day's going good, but I was excited about this because you're going to be doing so much art this season, a lot of art this season. So you need to know how to take down those dimensional nails. And now when you work on yourself, yeah, chances might hurt yourself on this side, because I usually do like a little bit on myself. I just actually burned myself right there, so it's a little red on an iron. So yeah, getting myself into mischief. So anyways, so what I'm going to do from here is I just want to show you guys how to remove this and reapply. Let's say she's going to change her shape. So obviously this isn't the same client, right? But I'm going to show you how to shorten these or change them out or how to go from there. Maybe I could keep this length, make these the same, keep this longer and do art with it, something fun. So this makes it like an art tutorial as well as a removal safely from the client's fingernails and not disturbing the integrity of the fingernail, okay? So I'm gonna come in first and I'm going to push these all back. How is all your day going today? Thank you for spending your time on our page. It means so much to us. It truly does, you guys. You're definitely a family here. And those of you who are new, welcome. Welcome, welcome. My name is Melissa DeLaCruz. I am actually an educator for young nails, have been since 2006. So if my hands and my voice sound familiar to you, that is why. So we are a husband-wife team, and my husband and I do nails together, and this is our channel. So welcome. Those of you who know, welcome back. So somebody said it's their boyfriend's birthday. Well, happy birthday. He is a Libra, so that's what I am, a Libra. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Turn this on, and I'm going to move my chair up. You notice how, let me go through some fundamentals. See how wide this is? I need to move up my chair about that high. Trust me, this is a reason why I've done nails as long as I have. Ergonomics is so important. It's also not important for your body to be able to do nails for a long time. What it's really important for too is your ergonomics of filing it off. You're not kind of, you won't e-file as comfortably if you're not in the right positions, and chances are you could go too far down in the nail, okay? So if you're excited about this, press the like button. Thank you for your support. It's the best. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one first. Well, we'll start with the pinky. So I believe this was just stuff on top, okay? So let's say we're going to do dimension on all of them, okay? So one of them I'll just remove regular, like polish, like when do you stop, right? How do you not check it out? And all the rest I'll remove all the way down. Well, let's see, I'll go with it. Let's come here, and what I'm going to do is do a circular motion, and I'm not putting any pressure at all. I'm just moving in a different spot in a circular motion. Oh, and she flew off. I should know better, it's Sally. I don't think I clicked her in good enough, I could tell. If your client's nails do that, call 911. I'm just kidding. Okay, there we go. She wasn't hooked in all the way. I barely put her in. So, and I wasn't even putting pressure. Okay, so you're going to do circular motions. Here I go into zone 3, zone 1. Just remove the color. So this one I'm going to do as far as we're going to keep her length, okay? So I suggest don't come in and try to get this out with this bit, okay? What you're going to end up doing, it's rounded. It's going to kind of dig in a little more, and it's not actually, you're going to go in so many times, it's not going to come off successful. You could come in with zone 3, but it still looks like it's pretty much tight there. So what I want you to do from here, I'm going to do this one first just to show you, and then the others I'll probably work all at once. So this is for removing a color, right, some glitter, and how far do you go down? I want to really express, do not try to get this with your carbide bit. Leave a little bit that your carbide's not getting, because your arbor band will take care of that. So what I'm going to do is put this to 6,000 RPMs, anywhere from 4 to 5, and I am going to come here and use the 1. See how easy it came out? Coming here with zone 1. Prep her natural nail. And this one will actually do a solid color, okay? And then you're going to prep all the way through, okay? Do you see how it removed the remainder of her color, right? The remainder of her color. Okay, let's prep one more time here. Let's say she had a lot of cuticle, and she's pretty much done with her prep. You know where to stop from there, okay? This is just like a fill rebalance. Okay. Do I have any questions on that one? Okay, welcome everybody. Okay, so I just focused on this one first. So notice there's no dips in it because I never put pressure. You could see it's perfectly prepped everywhere you need it to be, right? And it didn't disrupt the integrity of the product either, because I have plenty of product to just come in and fill here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for this. I'm not only going to do a safe takedown, I am going to rebalance the nails. Okay, so then that way you guys will have kind of like, this is pretty basic, but at the same time, it's going to help you or remind you. It's a fundamental that's super, super important. Okay, so I'm going to put back on my safety bit here. I am going to 12,000 RPMs. I already pushed back all her cuticles. So these two will do dimensional and these two will make look alike, okay? So this client came in. She has a polished look like this one was. No glitter, nothing, right? But it's a little longer and she wants to make her set this length now. So I'm going to show you from start to finish how you're going to go about this. And am I in the, babe, look right here. It looks like I'm in the words, but on here I'm centered.
You're centered.
I am? Okay. If my hands are in the chat, you guys let me know because our 3 devices all show something different. So help us out just to be safe. Hi, Biba. Happy dreams when you go to bed, girl. Thank you for hopping on. Okay, so this one, it's a client that wants to shorten her nails about to this one. Removal will still be the same, okay? What I'm going to do first is come in and shorten her nails. So why should I waste my time taking off all that color? Do you see how I brought it down in a timely manner? I put pressure, 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 but I was parallel with the nail, right? It didn't bounce at all. Even if I go like this, it'll never bounce. It's because I'm parallel. And if you notice, my left hand helps me. See how it moves her for me? So we'll do these about the same length. So I'm going to come in and shorten them first. Why do I do that? Because I don't want to spend my time taking off the product then coming in. Every second counts, okay? So don't set yourself up for that. Now you guys are at the goal, or at the, what should I say? Your skill levels now, you can retain all this that I'm teaching you. I see all of your work. You guys are doing amazing. So this is just going to be some speed techniques as well as removal, gel removal. Okay, so this is going to be a normal removal. I'm not going to make it a dimension. The other one I will. So see how I do a circular motion? No pressure, you guys. I'm just doing, if you look at it from the side, I'm going like this. Okay, and this is a technique I believe I did make up because, well, taught our team at Young Mills, because I do so many dimensions, I could get it down in a timely manner without them burning, right? So I've just always been good with the E-file. I don't know why. I learned very quick with nails. I think I picked the right career for me. If I was studying to be your English teacher or your kid's English teacher, I'd still be in school, you guys. I speak English, but it's not my strong point for sure. Okay, so I'm going to put on 9,000 RPMs now. Okay, so I'm going to do baby circles around the cuticle. Hold on, I have it on 4. I can't stand it on 4. I want it on 5 at least. And then I'm going to come around and I'm going to remove the rest of my gel. See how there's gel right here? You could come right here, or you could come here in zone 3. Okay, so I'm going to prep the whole nail. Then I'm going to go over the cuticle again just to make sure she's tight. And then once I shorten these and I go to the others, what I do is I start shortening the other hand. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm shortening nails, on their right hand, which is my left side when I'm working on, I shorten it exactly where they want it. And when I go to their opposite hand, I'm kind of lenient with it. I don't ever go down as far, and I don't know why. So what I do is I come and I compare them. I line up their cuticle. See, I line up the cuticles. And what that'll do, if you line up your cuticle, you're going to see your length of how far you need to take down, okay? So keep that in mind. I turn this off really quick because I want to just show you so I don't have that thing blowing everywhere. So you could see the prep is, and there's a little bit more there. You could get it. Honestly, if at the end you see some left, I would just come here with my file. No pressure, just drag it over and it takes it off for you. You don't need pressure to take it off every time. There's just a little bit there. What that would do is change your shape. It would make it come in more than you would like, okay? So all these little tips I'm giving you are 100% tools I use daily on the reg and salon, okay? Now this one, I'm going to make dimensional, but she is basically a polished glitter press, okay? But she decided she wanted to go dimensional. This one, she wants to stay dimensional, but change the look, okay? How do you take this down with this safely and a timely manner? Okay, so let's come back here, 12,000 RPMs. Okay. Hi, Nan. Crystal Copeland. Craig. Craig what? Kind of went up. Hi, Craig. Hey, Mary. You guys all welcome to our channel. Okay, so what I'm doing is kind of like a feel here. How do you take off your stuff properly without creating damage or more work for you? Leave your product. All you need to remove is color. Now these I'm going to move all the way down. This is a polish with the glitter press. I'm going to move it all the way down, and this is a dimensional nail. I'm going to make another dimensional nail out of, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little slower, and I'm going to show you my movement. Do you see my movement and how I don't stay in the same spot, but I'm at a different spot every time? So let's see what I did. See how fast it moves it? I just wanted you to see from the side. So I'm going to keep going and not staying in that spot. Once you see your color off on that spot, don't go to that spot again, okay? So see how it's off there? Focus on all the others. Okay, so once you have your color off, you see your thickness you have on her nail, right? So sometimes when their nails grow out, they'll kind of grow weird. So come here and make sure that it is even sidewalls, okay? So that way it's not like growing downward or whatever it be. Let me make sure she's in. So what I'm going to do now, it's hard to tell when you're getting close to the natural nail, okay? So as soon as, and Sally's a little more challenging because Sally's fingers are peach and it kind of matches the product, whereas ours aren't. You could kind of see the color still on there or stuff on there, but it's okay. I'm still going to go over in detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put slight pressure on the free edge to thin it out, and I'm going to do that first, and then come here, slight pressure here, come here so you remove some. Let's say she wants it a tad bit shorter. Come right here. Okay, so I'm going to circle. Now look at how it's getting closer, right? You're going to get it closer here, but most of your product's going to be here. I'm going to thin this out more because it's not going to burn her, okay? So now this tells me where I have most of my product because I brought this down really thin. See that, how it kind of hoops up right there? Can you see it okay? So what I'm going to do is do a circular motion here. And every time I'm doing that, I'm looking to see where her natural nail is. Okay, so let me dust this off. Now, normally I don't dust it off. I just know I'm used to it. But I'm teaching you ways to be safe with this, okay? There's a little bit of product left here. It's all gone from here. There's a little bit through here. Can you guys see that? Let me get really close. Yes, you could see really good where product's left. Am I going to touch with my carbide right there, here, or even here? Absolutely not. That's her natural nail, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tickle, and that came off. And what I'm going to do now is just tickle in a circle motion through here. And you don't have to remove it all the way off, but pretty close, okay? So that's as far down as I would get with here. So I'm going to go to my next bit. You could see a little bit of product left on, but look at how thin this is, okay? I do this on a regular basis, you guys, and my clients' nails are so healthy. So this is what I'm teaching you, okay? I know I'm very close, but I want you to see closely what I'm doing. Let me dust this all off because I am using a dust extractor that sucks downward, and it kind of clouds our view of what I'm teaching you. So let me come back a little more here. Let me go out a tad bit so I have more room to stay in frame. Can we move this up a little? I apologize, but it's like right on my lip here, Luke. I need it to come down to here.
I got you.
Okay.
Go ahead and move it where you want.
I want it like right here. Much better, yes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot better. I mean, it's still, not really, but.
Well, you're gonna have to go past where you
Okay.
want it, and then it'll go
Okay.
down to where you need it.
You're right. There you go. That's way better. Yay. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put this a little more straight. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to start removing in a circular motion, but what I'm going to do first is put my thing out a little more. This is going to help you to not hit your shaft, this part on here. And if you move it out, do you see how it's never going to hit right here? Well, let me just show you it hitting, okay? Even if I move it out a little, if I come right here, look at how it's not going to allow, oh, sorry. Let me go out a little. Look at how it's not going to allow me to be parallel with the nail. It's going to make me kind of come up with it, right? And this is going to hit. If it hits here, it's never going to touch. So I want you to bring it out a little like this and then go for it. See your clearance here? Okay, this you're going to have a lot to come down, to break down. Bring all that bulk down in a safely manner without burning them. Now I'm going to do this for you guys on a real client too. I just don't have one now, so that'll come here soon. Right now I'm showing you on Sally so you could practice the techniques and then we could go from there, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in a circular motion here and I'm on 12,000 RPMs, okay? So see how I'm doing a circular motion going through all my zones. I could put pressure here, no pressure here. I promise you this does not burn as long as you don't stay in the same spot. This could take you, I'm not kidding, like if you have 5 nails like this, it could take you like 30 minutes to take your bulk down if you don't do the technique I'm showing you. No one has time for that. Let's say she wants it a little shorter, so I'm going to come in here and just shorten it real quick. So do you see my technique in shortening? Why is it not bouncing? Because I'm not putting pressure and I'm parallel with her, right? Yeah, I think she likes that length. She wanted as much as they grew. So as I get closer, I'm going to start slowing down and I'll start circling in different spots and kind of coming up, not keeping it connected. Here I'm going to kind of go straight with it a little to see really how far I could go down. This right here, her nail's not connected, so to her nail bed. I mean, it's connected, but it's on her free edge is what I mean. I apologize. It's connected, but okay, so I'm going to take off as much as I can here. As much as I can here. Oh, I'm wearing a hat. That's why I keep hitting it. What a ding dong. It took me how long to realize that I need to take my hat off or I'm not going to get close enough because I'm hitting my lamp or my device I'm going live on. What a ding-a-donga. It's all right. There's times I'm the sharpest tool in the shed and there's times I'm not, but I figure it out. Okay, oh, hold on a minute. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so you can see how thin this is getting, right? You could see all of this. I'm going to start coming in a lot softer. Let's take off that little spot. Let's take off a little color here. Now you could get away with going into another color as long as you know at the end you could file out underneath to get the color, or it's not going to look weird with whatever you're doing, okay? So in this case, I'm going to take off as much color as I can. And longer nails just take more detail and more work. That's why you charge more for them. It's more product, takes longer. Okay, I like this. So check this out. Let's go really close in. Now look right here. She's missing product all through here. There's no dips in her nails. Okay, so if it looks like there's a dip, there isn't. It's just some product came off more in other spots than the others. That is totally fine. I don't recommend going further with your carbide bit. It is now time to go into your, hold on, where'd this go? It's time to go into your arbor band, your 150 grit, medium grit arbor band, okay? And I'm dusting this all off so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so both of them, you can see this one has a little more product on there than that. It's totally fine. I'm going to show you how you go down with it. So I'm going to go back to my 150 medium arbor band, and I am going to put this on, I like to go on 6,000. You could go 1 to 4. It's completely up to you, but if you're feeling the need to put pressure, if you feel the need to want to put pressure, I advise you to heighten your speed a notch, okay? So let's go to this one first. So I am going to, hold on, let me clean my glasses really quick. I have my glasses on that I had in my purse, not in the case, and I scratched them. Super sad. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to prep her natural nail. Prep her natural nail. And then tickle. Tickle a little more here. You could see where her product is still. She still has some right there. You could leave it. That's totally fine. And you're going to come all the way through. So let's say she wants to come more almond. You're going to come right here. And notice I didn't do it with my carbide bit. I didn't do it with my carbide bit. I saw I was out of screen. I apologize. The reason why I didn't do it with my carbide bit is I didn't want to notch too much out. So I don't want to have to whip out a form and fix anything. So it's smarter to do it with something that's not going to be so aggressive, okay? So what I'm going to do from here, light touch, no pressure, just come in and change her shape for her. And my clients change their shape all the time. Now, if it's going to like a stiletto or something like that, I'm going to have to cut it off to give it that pinch, right? Not all shapes you could change without rebuilding them. You could kind of put it in there, but it's not going to be the proper structure, okay? So here I'm going to go around her cuticle area. No pressure at all, you guys. You're just making contact. She had a little color here. See her extension right there? It's actually, gosh, this is so thin, but so, see how her product's still right there? It's down to the thinness of when I originally built it, okay? So what I'm going to do now is come right here, tickle off the rest. And I'm going to tickle off here. No pressure, or your free edge will fly off. Trust me. Okay, if I want to kind of tighten it up a little more, go ahead. Kind of shorten her a little more. Oh, I like that. So I don't care if all her color doesn't come off. I just want it down enough to where I could do it again. So this is so much easier to do on a real person than Sally. But I am not worried about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my cuticle bit. So that wasn't that hard, you guys, right? How many of you guys have tried this? And how many of you hold your breath while you do it? It's, you know, I say do it on yourself, on your dominant hand. You're not working on your non-dominant hand with your dominant hand. And you'll know if it hurts you, it's going to hurt them. Now, your opposite hand, you might burn yourself a couple times when you do your own nails. I get away with it a lot, but sometimes I come up on my cuticle, sometimes like on accident. But when you work on yourself, you're really not balancing as well as you do on a person. So what I'm going to do now is come in, hold on. Oh, excuse me. And that's all the way in. And you come in here. Okay, I'm going to work on all my cuticles here. Okay, so nice. I'm happy. This is good. I have the dropsies too. Yeah, I wonder why. And I don't know where this feather came. I think it was from my pillow I had. I'm like, it's just floating around. Oh, I'll put her in the trash right now. Who knows where that? There's so many birds and quail and everything in our yard all the time. They're so cute. The little mamas and daddies stay together and they all follow each other in a little line. It's so cute how they take care of their little babies. I don't know, last month or maybe 2 months ago, Eric and I had to take care of one for a while, and those little suckers are fast. I looked up quails and like about their life and how fast they walk and what they do, and oh my gosh, that baby was only 3 days old and it was jamming. Like I would have to tell Eric, be careful, you're gonna step on him. That it's so funny. It got away
I
from.
thought I was its dad.
He thought it was your dad. He was all,
Yeah,
daddy.
it followed me all over the pool for hours and hours. It was just a little tiny.
Oh, he was 3 days old.
Quail chick. It was so cute.
He's
oh my gosh.
So cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, Mary Nail Culture Discord's like a private group chat where everyone shares photos and asks advice for nails. Thank you,
Mary's
Biba.
asking about Discord.
Join us, Mary. You have to join us.
That link that I just put up right there, the last link, is a good Discord link. I just pulled it from the Discord.
So those of you who are new to the channel right now or just got on, what I did, you could go back and watch it. I was teaching them how to safely remove. This was a dimensional nail. I took it down to nothing. There's a little bit of color left. This was a full built nail that she now wants a dimension. And these ones I just showed how to remove it in different techniques to where you don't take too much off and you could do your fill really quick, okay? So I'm going to do dimensions on these two, and these I'm just going to fill. So what I'll do is I'm going to do them all at once, but I'll explain as I go, okay? And my name's Melissa DeLaCruz. I go by Mjay DeLaCruz as well. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And Eric DeLaCruz is the mill voice you hear on the side. You know, it's so funny. There was a comment that came up on one of our YouTubes, and I don't remember who said it. I should remember, but I don't. They're like, nice voiceover, gentleman's view. You do have a very nice voice, babe. And your voiceovers are very, very good. So do you see right here where I built my product even up to the side where her sidewall came and it still stayed? That little thin piece, you guys, that shows you I did not put a lot of pressure when I did that. That would be gone. So light as a feather, it's all in your techniques, okay? All in your techniques. And trust me, I do this on a regular basis. There's dust under here. You could see that, but you could see it'll all remove. Ooh, I should do like a little see-through something right there since I got it like that. Ooh, that's cute. Let's see what I come up with. So now let's go over for our second round. 2 coats of protein bond. Now you'll notice right here, see what happened to the nail? I'm going to do something really quick. That won't happen on a person. Sally's is plastic, and when you push in and out to rebalance your nails, a lot of times they'll crack. So I'm just going to make it all look like it didn't real quick so we could go ahead with our fill and it's not all janky everywhere. No problem. So if I see something or like a cuticle and I stop and do that and I have protein bond, I'm going to come through here again. That had swipe on it. You could see my little prep. Make sure it dries. Then come in and protein bond it again, okay? So that's a little higher, but that is because I'm using the training hand. That doesn't happen on a person. Hey, Sugary Clips, how are you, girl? Welcome. Everybody do get on our Discord. What a great community we are. You guys are incredible. Incredible. I mean, we can't instill enough of how proud we are of you guys and the time you put in on our channel and seeing the growth of what you're doing. I know you watch other channels too. I think that's amazing. We all focus on our education on the daily, but it's really cool to be an influence on you guys and you keep coming back for more. It truly means a lot to us. Okay, so let's come here, put our little tile there. I'm going to put base down. Do you notice how I hold my brush? Like I come in, look at how I'm kind of upward. I don't come in like this. That's just going to go everywhere. I kind of come at an angle with a purpose and put pressure. So this is weaving it into the nail, knowing that it's going to adhere well. You never float it. Okay, I know it's a little weird there, but we'll fix it when I file. It's just because, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you a little trick real quick. Put her right here. On Sally. You don't do this on a person because their nail's never going to lift right there. Oh my God, if it lifts there, you drilled into it. This is because I pushed her down. So that's not going to happen to any of you guys. No pressure, right? No pressure on the nail. Let me see. Okay, so let me get my light. I'm going to come right here. Can you see it close enough? Let me go in a little closer. I'm going to put on my pin cure. I'm going to push this down. There. Okay. So you see how it just stayed for you? If you're redoing this with your training hand, that is not going to happen on a person. Okay, I promise you. And if it did, that would mean you went through her nail, and that's not going to happen because you're never putting pressure around the cuticle area. Okay, let's come in with our. So I base all of them. All of them at once. There's sometimes I don't, but in this case I am. Okay. So let's cure this 30 seconds. The LeBlanc is back in stock, you guys. If you want to treat yourself to the LeBlanc light, it's my favorite light right now. I love it so much. Gemini Cosmetics, you could get 15% off, which you never get that much on a LeBlanc light. So if you want to treat yourself, hop on it. I know they're selling pretty quick. I see my little pieces of art on my light. But what I love about this light, you could use acetone, anything on it. It doesn't disturb it. And I like the features of it. I love that it has a metal bottom. Now, I'm not trying to get you guys to spend more money. I'm just telling you, for those of you that are due, hop on it. Okay, 30 seconds cured. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these, I believe I used, let's see what I have here. We'll use concealer pink because that looks like it's concealer pink in here. Okay, it's exactly, looks like the same color. Okay, so I'm going to come right here. You just rebalance it with the color, and I'm going to come in. Okay, about this much. I'm going to come, and I'm going to start right here and just bring it through. Okay, I'm going to wipe some off. Finish all the way on this side. And all the way on this side. And then I just kind of put pressure through here because I don't need, or you don't have to put pressure. Just leave it, file it. That's perfect. And I really didn't add any bulk. I'll show you. Let me make sure my side is connected. My side is connected. It is. Okay, let's come here and wipe my sides. Now let's go on to the next nail. You wipe my brush off real quick. Come in here. I'll get about half of that. Put it close to your cuticle. Once it's close to your cuticle, I like to do a little circular motion in one direction and then come in and do a circular motion in the other. And do you see how my left hand moves for my right hand? You see how she's pivoting for her to help me out? Like they're working together. What sweet hands. They're getting along. I'm a dork. Okay, let me come around here again just because I had to, there we go. I had to add that little bit. Let me go there again. That should have been easier. There we go. Light touch. There. Perfect. See how everything will self-level? Okay. So let's make sure these are all cleaned. These are all clean. Look, am I out of frame? Let me see. I got to add a little more here. It's how I'm sitting right now. Sorry, guys. I usually don't have to come back, but if you do, these are good techniques to show you how to come back. Pay attention to the angles of my brush when I'm doing that. So I'm just going to flash set this really quick. What I would do is she'd go under the light for however long it took me on the other hand, okay? So I'm not going to put her under until she's going to be going under while I do my dimensions. Do you have to fully cure these? No. A good 15 seconds to 30 seconds will hold it in place and it'll get more cure time from there, okay? So let's move on. So I didn't plan on doing like I'm like, I was just going to do a takedown and a polish, but I'm like, no, let's add some art because I have some colors I've been wanting to mess with. So let's see what I'm thinking of doing. Hold on. I'm looking at some gel colors here. Let me see what I'm infatuated with right now or what catches my eyeball. And I have my collections all like, I don't have them together right now. They're separate from each other. I just have all my colors together. So I meant to put my collections together that I shared with you guys prior. But let's see. I think what I want to do I want to use a color? I want to use glitters. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do like these really, I want to use some of these of the newer collections colors. I'm not really sure which ones yet. So what I'll do is I'll get a base color that will work for me. If I want to go, I mean, it's October. It is fall too, but not everybody feels the fall vibes, right? So let's just make it like cool for the season right now, for sure. And maybe I might go like a, looking at all the colors right here. What color have I not used that I want to use? Oh, okay. Let me grab these. I'm going to go, I've been using browns a lot, but let's see what color this is. Don't You Dare. Have I used Don't You Dare in a long time? Oh, I love this color. Oh, I should have done my nails in this color when I touched. I'm going to go over my nails and put this because it'll look good with that. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. We're going to use that as a base, okay? I'm going to make this up as we go. This will be fun. So let's come here and I'm going to polish inside her nail, okay? This color is super pretty. Oh my gosh, I love her. So pretty. Remember these colors could be finicky because they are full coverage. So see how I'm putting a lot of pressure. I don't care if it full covers it right now because I'm encapsulating it. And I don't even need it to be full coverage. I just want it to be kind of an undertone on what I'm going to use. So I may use some see-through ones and some not so see-through. Let's see. We're going to make it up together, okay? So let me put a little color here on my tile. And then I'm going to, let's do this side. Drag it through. And then I'm going to put it all the way to the outskirts of a cuticle area and sidewall area. If you accidentally get it on your skin, get it off quickly. Quickly. If you guys don't have a striping brush for this, I just drug it in there. Nope, no worries though. If you don't have a striping brush for this, get one. It makes a huge difference, okay? So there's that. There's one coat there. Let's go to this one. Oh, I love this. It has a slight like burgundy plum undertone to it along with brown. And oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is part of one of the collections, I believe. The collection number, it is collection number 1, right, babe? We'll have to refer back and see. But so. What we'll do is it'll be in the description. A lot of you guys have ordered these colors already, so are very, very cool. Okay, and I really don't care if it's consistent color everywhere. All I'm doing is covering everything, and I may file some of this out. You know, sometimes with the dimension that happens. I'm not worried about it. All I care is that it has an even coverage. Okay, so let's put this to the side, and I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds, and it has to be a full 60 because it is a color that doesn't have a full tacky layer, and it is a one coat coverage. I just put a lot of pressure because I didn't want it to cover all the way right away. I just went ahead and went thin. So I'm going to go 60 seconds. Okay, the light is on. Let me clean this off. I think, man, I should have been prepared for all this right here, but I think I'm going to use some blessings, maybe some faith colors. Let's see real quick.
Can you talk about the Discord a little bit?
Yes. Okay, so Discord.
And I put the link in there several times, so if you guys are interested in joining it, be our guest. You're more than welcome.
So Discord is a community we have that it's everybody who follows us on there and people who come on a lot and have watched our channel for a while. And even if you're new, you're welcome. It is a community that supports each other, answers each other's questions, helps each other out. I get on often to check and see what you guys are talking about and seeing what's going on. It's a way to communicate with each other. It's also where I post all my lives of everything. And it's just a really, really supportive community that with all like-minded people, we all like nails, whether if you're a professional or DIY, everybody's welcome. And honestly, like today when I got on it and I had to respond, I was pretty emotional. I'm so proud of every single one of you that are on there and how you treat each other. Some of you started your own YouTube channels. You guys are on there helping each other. You guys are growing so fast. And the fact that you start here and Eric and I inspire you was so humbling, and we are very humble and very happiness emotional, if that makes sense. So I'm so proud of you. So join it. You guys, don't be afraid. I still don't understand it 110%, but the more I get on, I learn it. There's 2 generals, 2 nail arts. I don't know. I look at them both. Oh, did they stop now?
No, I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I just get on real quick. So it's pretty awesome on there. There's general for general information. There's nail art where you could ask us questions and just get better all together. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So I think what I want to do on here is I pulled out some, let me see all the colors I have on here. This color is such a unique color. This is in the second half of Faith, and such a unique color. Like this color doesn't exist anywhere right now. This is new. This is my collection. It looks kind of funky. You don't know what to do with it, but with a darker color, oh, just wait. I haven't used this for you guys before. I'm going to use it now. And this is in the second part. This collection's 9 colors. Your first half will be 5 colors, and collection number 2 of Blessings is 4 colors. Faith is 10, so there's 5 and 5. Okay, so they're not available for purchase separate. They are available for purchase as a kit, and trust me, they do not disappoint. So let's see, I might want to do I want to do a teal. I'll do this color too, and this one is in the second collection too. So these colors are on the same part of it. Let's see. Let me make sure. Hold on. Walk with. This is, yeah, this one's actually not Blessings. This one's Faith. This is the second half of Faith. So there's 5 colors in that. These 2 are Blessings. Okay, so I'm just going to open these and see what I feel like using. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, you guys. I'm pretty much just going to use my imagination from here and see. That one's a really cool color too, but do I want to, let's see, I'd rather put a little more fire. Yeah, I'll do that one. So this one is in the second half collection, and so is this. So these are part of the 4 colors you get in Blessings in the second collection, okay? Like I said, you guys, they don't disappoint. They are so beautiful. Okay, I think I was going to use a teal, but I think this is more vibe-ish right now for fall and Halloween. But look at this color. What, you guys? Like, it is so gorgeous. I'm a proud mama of my collection. And you guys are so welcome that I put it together.
I
Because
just put the link in there, you guys. We
So
do
cool.
have a brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics. They're also here in Nevada. So if you guys would like to purchase something from them, they're super, super wonderful people. I'm telling you guys right now. If you ever got any problems or whatever, you could call them up, and they're always there to answer. Such a beautiful relationship. So
Yeah,
in the
priceless.
description after this video, I'm going to put all the products that we've used. And if you go back to our previous videos, you'll see in the description everything that we use. And we get that from Gemini Cosmetics. So there's a link there. If you guys want to click on that link, that will go to their website, and use code MJ15 and get 15% off.
Oh, wow. Look at the electricity here. So I'm just taking out colors I'm attracted to. So this one's pack 4, that it's all holographic, you guys. Check out this black one. That is just so badass. I mean, this just on a nail or your toes alone is so pretty. I'm not going to use it in this color here right now, but this kit is a must-have for the holiday season for sure. Okay, so I took both of those out of that kit. So I may just do these. Maybe do an off color. Yeah, this will keep it vibing, huh? I think I like these two. I didn't take anything out of this one. I think I'm going to do these two here. Maybe. Let's see.
Sugar Eclipse says that's really beautiful halo or holo.
Yeah, holographic. I'm telling you, for right now, it's holographic.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
looks high
look,
quality.
you guys, it is high quality. I'm telling you, when I first started teaching with these, everybody bought them out. She had like 300 of each color. They all sold. They finally came back in. I don't know any company that has these like this in a collection, the way they've been packaged. These, you guys, are only $20 for all these, and they're cosmetic grade. They are gorgeous, like gorgeous. Look at this. I'm not trying to get you to buy something, you guys. Trust me. I'm just showing you what's out there, so when you want it, you know where to get it. Okay, so when I do this, I take off the top. Now, you could do this with it. You could come like this. See how you could do a fade? You could like go at the tip of the nail and it goes back, or you could just do it in different spots. That is a really cool feature, right? But when I want to put it precise, I take it off like this, and then I use a brush inside there, and I just set it right here, and I put these to the side. But take the top off, it's easier to unscrew them. And I have my little colors here. Now, I usually put them on the side. I don't have them on here when I'm working on a client because you spill them easy, but I need to stay in frame. So I usually put them on the side where my table's sturdy, right? Okay, so I can't breathe hard because it's wanting to go everywhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure that this has a sticky layer. So this is fully cured. What I want you to do before you go on your next step is I want you to take this and push and make sure it's on the parts that have more coverage, that it's hard. If it moves, that means even if you put it back in, it's not going to cure all the way through. Colors that have full coverage like this and not much of a dispersion layer, you guys listen to this very clearly, okay? Colors that don't have a big dispersion layer or have good coverage like this, you have to rapidly cure them all at once for 1 minute. If you flash set them, the more you go in, typically the thicker parts aren't going to cure. So you would have to file on top of that to remove some, dust off, swipe, protein bond, and go on again. Go for it again with the coat, okay? So that's how you fix it. You guys have seen me do that in a video before, right? You've seen me have to go back and do that. It's part of doing nails. You have all 10, you're bound to do something on one of them. You just need to know how to fix it. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go straight into my base coat. Okay, so let me wipe this off.
MJ, have you or will you try the 3D ghost nail trend?
Not my vibe, but you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it in a dimensional 3D. I'll make it, let me work on it. Think about it. It's not, you guys know me. I'm not a ghost and goblin, and I'm not dissing anybody who's like that. I admire it. It's just not my style, like for me to do. I'm more of color, dimension, and for the season, and I'm very, very influenced by fashion, big time. If you don't know that, now you know. So I'm not a huge hand painter, but I could take up the challenge. Let's do MJ's version. I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's just do it. It's not like I can't. So I will totally do that. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to flash set that. I want to make sure it bakes on. So I'm going to kind of hold her hand up because I don't want to move everything. And I'm going to do 30 seconds. So I could do it. I can. There's a lot of people doing it.
I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm out of the loop.
I've seen a few, like, I think my Cheryl's Place has done it, and I've
Oh,
seen
one of
other
those.
people, like, it's
Now
just
I know.
it's just like a 3D ghost.
It's like a ghost.
So you use
that
like
comes
puff
out.
paints or like 3D paints or acrylic or something like that. And it's like texture on the nail, kind of like you do the seashells,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I've done before because I had to, and they came out well. It's just not my vision typically.
You know what I really like? What you used to do is that blood red
Bloody rose or
rose,
bloody color.
bloody rose.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Greg taught us that. Like, it was beautiful. And I've done it many different ways, not necessarily a rose, but it is so beautiful. Okay, so now that I have this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Aura Balloon brush. This is available for purchase too. It's $7.50, and it is my signature brush. So I am so happy it's here. You guys know how long I waited for this brush? Kind of too long, but that's okay. It was worth the wait. All my colors are finally coming in. I can't wait. Oh, look at this. So if you haven't noticed, let me go a little closer. There's a little bit of loose gold in here. So see how you see a little bit of, it has a little bit of, I had them add a little bit of chrome. Okay, I know that's crazy, but it's gonna, look, that's gonna stick to my nail right now, but that's okay. I'll get it off later. They stick so well. It's actually pretty like that. That's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna come right here and get a few colors. Let's come right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna get one of these. You know what I'm gonna do? I wanna be very precise, so I'm gonna go into my, I'll do my swirly brush. Is this swirly? Yeah, this is swirly. This is also available for purchase too. This is probably my favorite brush right now. It's from Light Elegance, my art brush. I use it for a lot of stuff, a whole lot of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is get a little gel here. Then I'm gonna pick up some of my colors and see how it picks it up. Kind of overlay it. Oh, I'm in love with this blessing. Blessings, blessings. That's fun.
Cecil says, after MJ did that emerald and sapphire design for May and September, I've been just getting money from customers hand over fist.
Oh my gosh.
They are addicted. And the flakies.
It's easy, huh? Thank you for sharing that with us. It's incredible. Like, it's so incredible. I'm so happy for you. Like, beyond. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm really just using my imagination right now and placing it in spots where I think I want this color. Oh, wow. Okay, I think it's pretty just like this, but I want to make it like super, super like flashy. But I like this right here. This is so pretty. I mean, they speak for themselves. So did you get, who said that again, babe?
Seychelles.
Seychelles. Did you get all Blessings and Flakes collection? I have another collection coming, you guys, but it is not on its way. that has been delayed, but I have some in my nails. If you're the part of our VIP group, you will see it in there. So it'll come. It just will be notified when it's on its way. And I have the notification on that. So I'm like, ugh, but that's okay. They'll be great for even if they don't get here till after Christmas. You know how stuff works like that sometimes. But I have some amazing stuff coming. I am so excited. And it's not really expensive either. Like I said, you don't have to buy it. It's just inspiration. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my little Aura Bloom. And I want to put some of this here. I want to put some here. And just be creative with it, okay? And then I'm going to take a little bit. I hope I like this color on there. I think it'll be perfect for, oh, I do. So don't overpower it because this will take over. This is a Pixie, like a very fine glitter. But do you see how long these are going to last you guys? All my flakes are going to be all over it too. It's going to stick. You know how that works. But do you see like how little you use and how it's going to last? So I'm going to put these to the side real quick. And what I'm going to do is you could press on it. You could use a glove if you want. That's completely up to you. Again, I'm not touching actually wet product because it's full coverage. But most people wear gloves, or some people I noticed. So
She said that she didn't get the collection, but she had flakes for years. I just never knew what to do with them. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yay, that's the best
And Biba
part.
just asked too. She
I'm
said
going to cure this real quick for a few seconds. Go ahead.
Faith and Blessings are a limited edition, and I answered
Yes,
they are, but they have plenty. But don't wait.
I don't know how much they have left,
Yeah,
but I'm
we
sure
don't know
there's
how much
enough.
they have left. But they're, I mean, last.
So is Goldie Girl and
It's been a
Golden
while
Glow
since we've
limited
asked, but they
edition.
had plenty when we asked a few months ago.
You guys, as I grow, and we are growing, as we grow, I feel like right now you have opportunities to hop on and still have time to buy stuff. So you got this.
Yeah, and also Biba, the reason why I say that is because just like Cecil says, you'll have these flakes for years.
Yes.
Like these are never going to go out of.
I wonder how Biba's going to get her hands on them, though. That makes she's far. She'll have to figure it out. Call them and see if there's a way, if you know somebody here in the States. But you know what? It doesn't have to be exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact.
Just
you can
like
get something
Cecil
very similar,
said.
and you could do these effects.
Okay, I was waiting to hear talking. So
we just have the good stuff.
Okay, so now this has just that layer. So you could see the different glows of it, right? The different glow along with the holographic. So I cured that, and now I'm going to come in with my base, but I'm not going to put a lot of pressure, but I'm also not going to drag it too much, okay? Right here on the sides is where you really need to drag it because that's where it means the most, where it needs to be.
Biba says, I have my ways and means. Do not worry.
All right.
So get it.
I got you, girl. That's my kind of girl right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash set this really quick. And I'm going to add a couple flakes again one more time. Because if you notice when you put a base down, it changes the consistency. So look at it now. See how you could see the glow, but it changes the consistency. So what I want to do is come right here. Let's pick up a flake here. I'm going to go over them. I think I'm going to do hold on one sec. I definitely want. I like this blue a lot. This color is, it looks like, oh God, I really don't want that color. So amazing. Oh my gosh. So amazing. That is the purple you see in there. So I'm going to go over it again. Let me put a little bit of gel on there. Okay, so let me come here. Oh, I love this. So do you see how this is making it have a different texture again on top of it? So you're going to have a smooth and you're going to have a textured look. This is so pretty. Okay, let's come right here. I'm going to use a little bit of this color here. I don't think I used it in my first round. Oh, yes. So is this in the... This is in the second half of Blessings. And when I picked Blessings, I picked them in mind for this season and in summer. I wanted to be able to use them no matter if people are wearing brighter colors or darker colors. It was just important for me to be able to use them multiple times and not just seasonal.
Which flakes are these? Sorry, just got back on.
That's okay. This is Faith second collection. These ones here are Blessings. Okay. Don't be sorry. You're good. You could also...
That was Crystal Glitterbug.
Hey, Crystal Glitterbug. I love your name still. It's the cutest.
Was that your pictures of your salon there? And
Where?
and wait a minute. In
Crystal
Discord.
Glitterbug? Okay, I like the way this looks now. So just do it till you like it. So you see how I notice it's darker colors, so you have to kind of move it to see. Okay, so let's move these over again. Now I suggest shutting these immediately. You guys, please.
Oh no, that was Shy Beat, Shy Beauty. Never mind.
Shy Beat, Side Beauty.
She sent us, or she put photos of her nail
Her salon.
spot. Yeah.
Yay, you guys. That's the cool thing about is on Discord.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is come in and cure this.
And Mary just got on. She says, "Hi, I'm not sure why it's not displaying my name. I'm Mary Franken.
Oh, I love
I'm not
it.
a nail tech. I'm going blind. I have been
I love her.
fascinated with long nails since I was 5 years old. I am trying to learn how to do my own gel nails."
Oh my gosh, you're going to learn, girl.
You're at the
Stick
right place.
with me. I'm a gel queen. That's my favorite. You will, and I'll do from like longer, shorter, all of that. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. So excited you found us. Oh, my cap fell.
And if I think Mary, if you go to your photo in Discord, or maybe it's, maybe one of us could help her get her name in there, because I know that they do give you a generic name when you go in, but yeah, you could figure it out, or we can call you 288-289.
Well, remember, we'll be like, hey, 288-289.
Hey, 288-289. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah, you could just play
catchy.
with it. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Build Pink.
Brew Heaven
You know
Bound
what?
says it reminds me of those sequin sweaters out in the late 80s.
Oh my gosh, it does. That'll come back now that you said it. Okay, so I use Build Pink, and then I come in and put it to one side. Light as a feather, you guys. Don't be inside your gel. You touch it on top of it and you do your movement. Mary, you know what you should do? Last month, well, month before that, time's flying. August, I did fundamentals of gel. You have to go watch those. Feel free to ask me any questions. Eric or I will answer you back. Sometimes we both put input in. That's going to help you with maneuvering, how to pick up product, how I show you side angles, everything you need to know from start to finish from a built, sculpted gel nail.
Yeah,
Even
and if you go-
overlays.
I'm going to tell you where to find it right now. If you go to our page, there's a playlist. If you scroll over to the playlist, and the playlist is called Beginner Basic Series by Mjay.
Oh,
So, and there's 8 videos, and she breaks everything down like no other. So yeah, check that out. For
I
sure.
think it was so important to do that. You guys probably agree with me. It's something you could refer to if you forget, or say you haven't done that type of nail in a while and you just need a refresher. Your fundamentals are the most important. you want to get to the art right away, but you're going to be very disappointed if you don't learn your fundamentals first, because it really, you want all that hard work. It takes a long time to do your own nails. And when you're, even not when you're learning, shoot. We were on our VIP group. We have a VIP here on YouTube. It is $19.99 a month. You do not have to join it. You get a lot of education here. It's just extra education, and we do our nails together. All of us do our nails together at once. We have a Q&A where you could ask me any questions you want, or just comments or a suggestion or anything. We're just all putting a face with the name and talking. So that's a live Zoom where we see each other. Those are, we have tutorials that are in depth as well. More education than I do on here. Now, let me hone in on this. This is kind of interesting. Do you see I was able to build the body I needed in that length? But on this one, I fell short of putting a lot. That is typical for a long nail. Sometimes you have to go up to 3 times back. I think I could get away with 1 time right there. See how it dips? I need to add just a little bit right here at the apex. So I'm going to come right here. And the tube is the easiest to learn on with gel, your tubes, seriously. They are. There's tube gels to build and everything. So I typically encapsulate with mine. Eric teaches on our channel too. We are a husband-wife team. So he learned from myself, Greg. Who taught the class when you took it? Was Karen was with us, right? I had Karen working with us then? It was a longer before that, huh?
Mainly you.
It was me,
Mainly
Greg,
you
and Tracy
Greg and
when
Tracy,
you went.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when just us 3 did it. But then when Greg and Tracy had to step back a little, I pretty much ran the OWC, and I picked Karen, who's director of education now. I'm so proud of her. She's perfect for the job, to educate with me. And I would use Johnny, Patty, and Shelly to come in with us. So I did it in 3. So do you see? Now let me show you what I just did. Okay, so check this out right here. See how you could see like there's enough body built. And these 2 I built up. These are going to stay a color. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is, let me make sure I'm good. I'm going to fully cure her for 1 full minute, okay? These are fun nails. I like them. And all I was going to do is a takedown and build back up. And I'm like, no, let's add some art. Let's keep it creative. 1 full minute, 60 seconds on the LeBlanc light or whatever light you have. So these I'm not gonna close. You guys tell me why I'm gonna leave these open. Can anybody tell me why? What are they saying? I'll tell you real quick because you're gonna need them at the end again. Go ahead.
Social says acrylic used to give me nosebleeds, and people in the same buildings as my salon suite actually wanted to fight me. I am very grateful for gel.
So you're my salon suite. We're my salon suite too. My aunts own. One of my aunts will own 4. My one aunt has 1, and then my other aunt's gonna have 4. So we run our business out of a my salon suite. But nobody has a say to say you can't use acrylic. They do Brazilian blowouts and all that stuff in there. They're supposed to have a good ventilation system. However, I do like gel better. I was a die-hard acrylic girl for a long time. Let me clean this. My flakes get stuck on this. You guys, when you use flakes are going to leave a pretty little sparkling glow everywhere you've used them for that client. Okay, so what I'm going to do now.
Everyone's asking what Johnny's been doing.
Johnny, actually, I just spent time with Johnny like 3 weeks ago. So Johnny and Patty. So one of my friends is moving here. So we were all here, and we all hung out a couple times. We went to Korean barbecue one night. We had so much fun. We hung out a couple times. So Johnny's still doing nails on his clients, and he'll be coming to Vegas a lot more. And when he comes, maybe I'll use him as one of my models on here. Or he could be one of our guests on our little, if you guys miss him, I could have him a guest on our podcast. We'll have him zoom in with us. You guys want that? You could see him. He's a little sassy self. He's so funny, man. Oh my God. He's my Young Nell's brother for sure. And he takes lip gloss breaks with me too, so he's hilarious. Okay, so now if you're beginning, I would recommend you do this, okay? So what I'm going to do is when you're first filing your nails, and this breaks down in my beginner status too. See how I put pressure on one side and I utilize my whole file? Now, mind you, I'm able to do this with the Young Nails file. Another file will buckle here. You would have to kind of hold it way here, like to put the pressure. So the way I'm teaching you are with some of the best files in the industry and the most expensive, unfortunately. You could reuse them. They last that long, but you're not supposed to reuse them while you're in salon. But honestly, the grit lasts a very long time. Just follow your local state board rules. So this is a 4-point filing. So more into detail with that as well. So all you're doing is kind of filing your sides and making sure everything's clear so you could go in with your e-file. Okay, now your e-filing skills. Let's check this out. Wow, these are super metallic, man, and they're even dull right now. They're gonna blind and you'll be able to blind people and you'll be able to direct traffic. I'm sure with it. Okay, so let me switch my bit. I'm going to go into my X-cut, but I'm going to show you a safety bit. And those of you who are new, I recommend a safety bit. When I learned how to do nails, this did not exist, you guys. So I had to be blood sisters with a couple of my clients, literally. No, not bad. All right, so you have, these both are the same bit, okay? The same exact bit. The only difference is this is rounded. So the rounded one, the barrel isn't as long because they rounded it out. It is the same material, and these are for right-handers. They sell a left-hander in this. They sell a left-hander in this one, but it's a medium grit. It's not the carbide. So it's a little less grit than that. So my favorite bits, like these are a must. I'm going to use my X-cut because that's my favorite of choice. And I am going to turn this on to 12,000 RPMs. If you're using a Young Nails e-file, it's the number 12. Okay? The number 12. Okay, I have this out a little too far for this one, for short nails. Okay, so I don't have to file a lot. All I have to do is just get my product everywhere I needed it, file it smooth. I'm putting 0 pressure. If I put pressure on this, I'm going to file all. That nail flew off again. Where'd it go? I don't know where it's at. Like, serious. I have no clue. So there may be a missing nail. Do you see it anywhere? It flew that way, but I don't see it, babe. Well, we'll just do the other one. We have another one. I'm not even worried about it. Start off with 4. Okay, I found her. She's lucky. She won't have to go out with no nails. Let me make sure these are in all the way. And I wasn't even putting pressure on her. Okay. Let's come right here. Again, if you have zone 1, 2, and 3, and your nail has zone 1, 2, and 3, you're going to connect your zone to 1, 2, and 3. Now, you have a zone 1 and 2 here. If you're right-handed, it's zone 1 here and zone 3 here. Okay? So let me make sure I'm kind of, I'm going to stop a minute just to make sure I'm in the center. I catch up to where I was. Okay, I think I am. So right off the bat, I'm going to come underneath here. That makes it thinner. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do baby circles around the cuticle with 0 pressure. I don't want anybody putting pressure ever back in the cuticle area. What that will do is that's your thinnest part of your product, and it could go through the nail very easy. Okay, so be very delicate there. So when you bring in your sides, you could see, let's compare it to our neighbor. How much do I really need to file? So Sally's so stiff today. It is a little thicker, so I'm going to come here, no pressure. I'm in zone 1, 2, Now I'm in 3. 3 I'll put slight pressure because it's not on her nail bed. Then watch. See how it's humpy now? But what I did is I brought it down thinner so I could know how much to file right there. Do you see that? So now I'm not just going back and forth. I know I need to take this bulk down for it to look like a nice nail. See that right there? Okay, so what I'm going to do is blend this all in. Blend it all in towards me. Okay, I am done there. So we did change her shape. So let's come in here and let's tighten her up. Again, is 0 pressure. Just make contact. Once it looks like you want it to look, you're going to do the same thing with this shape. You are going to do zone 1. Now, why I like to do zone 1, I'm going to show you before I file. Do you see it shows you how high of product you have there, right? So you could come down from zone 1 to zone 2. No pressure, just contact, staying parallel on top of a natural nail. Okay. Once you do that, you are going to go zone 3. So here you could put slight pressure. Sorry, it's screeching because she's fake. She's cold-blooded. But right here you could put slight pressure because it's not on her nail bed. But you could see really how humpy it's left there. So I could tell I could come down a little thinner here. So anytime your nail looks thick, I want you coming to here. I never want to see you bringing it down here. How do you know your apex isn't filing too thin? Okay, it's going to break every time your client's nails if you do it from here. If you do it from here, you could see your volume. Okay, so trust me, you guys, I never ever do it a different way, and I have success every time with this. It is called the I formation, which I learned from Young Nails. And everybody does it a little different. Some people start at 3 and go there. Some people just start doing it here right away. It's all correct. It just depends on how you want to do it. But you have to cover all the spaces eventually anyways. Okay. So I like the way that looks right there. So this one, let's go a little, bring it in a tad bit more. That would look really cool, Matt. Wow. Okay, so we shortened her and changed her look. You guys remember what it looked like when we started? She was rocking some summer nails. Now she's rocking some October nails. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I got it all tight, and I'm going to go around my cuticle area. 0 pressure. This is turning 12,000 times per 60 seconds, you guys. Let the bit do the work for you. No pressure, just contact. I'll go back and forth over it. Never stay in the same spot. You'll burn them. It'll be friction. Okay, see this here? So now I'm going to come to 3. 3. Zone 3. Now watch me work my way up to 2. See that? I could go a little more. It's a little thick. Okay, now it looks thick at zone 1 and 2. So let me thin this out. So see how I'm getting my shape in here? Okay, see how I'm getting it in? Now I'm going to kind of stop here and I'm going to come this way. And if I think it's too thick on the top, I'll come back and thin it out through the long part of the eye, facing from the side of the client's nail. And make sure these are all straight here. Notice how I just go from 1 to the tip of 2, 3 to the tip of 2. I'm never touching 2. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Now I'm going to come here and make sure I like my shape. And I feel like that is a really nice arch there. I like it a lot. Let me make sure everything's straight. Now I'm going to turn our client profile, and this is kind of an advanced move, but you don't have to do this with your e-file. Sally, you are awfully stiff today. Oh, and this nail, she's coming out right now. She's about to dislocate. So let me fix her. Come on, Sally, you got this. Okay. There we go. She's about to dislocate. Now let me dust this off. I can't handle all this dust. It drives me crazy. And again, it's super dusty, but look how it's just on my hands. It's not on my arms anywhere, right? So it's isolating all my dust into one location, so I'm not breathing it up. Yes, it clouds your vision. So have something, Gemini has a bunch of these. I don't use these on a client typically, because we'll put oils, I'll use this. It's just easy on Sally. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look at it from a client profile. This is if I'm looking at my nails like this. And I am going to bring her in to see what side I favor. Okay. So I actually am in love with this. This has so many different levels in it. Can you see it even like not shiny? You could see the different levels in here. Oh, I'm so excited. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. I think I'm going to make this a little more shiny. It looks cuter to me anyway.
Ooh, that's going to be pretty.
It's going to be pretty, huh? I'm so excited. So here, I'll square them off my nails. Now I'm seeing more people do this now. It makes me excited when I'm on YouTube and I see people filing like this. I'm like, go girls, go. Okay, so now I'm going to come right here, move her back. I am going back into my arbor band and I'm going to go to 9,000 RPMs. Again, you hear me say this every time. Number 9 is the secret number. It's going 9,000 times a minute. It's going to do the work for you with no pressure, just contact. Slower than that, you're going to feel the need to put pressure. Slower than that, you're going to burn them. What's the question? Well, before you read it to me, I'm just going to tell them when I do, then I'll listen. Yeah. So I'm just going to tickle over this, okay? Go ahead, babe.
Vikim is asking, if one side is off, what side do you file to make it straight?
Okay, that's a good question. It depends what's off. Is it so off, you're going to file the part, depending on what shape, okay? So let me give you an example. If I'm going here and I'm in more here and not so much here, but I could see my shape is nice here, then I'm going to come in from this side because it's the more wider side, right? And compare it. Now, if for some reason this came in way too much and the wider part looks better, you're going to have to add some product here. And you've seen me do that on videos before because sometimes it happens, right? So you have to know what your shape needs to look like to determine that, okay? So that is a very, very good question. So let's say if this side's way in and this side's straight, but she has a square nail, I'm going to have to add on this side. I'm going to have to add product. Or unless she wants a tapered square, then I could go ahead and bring this in, but you're totally changing the shape that they originally asked for. Unless you're like, oh, I kind of like how this is tapering in. Do you like it? It's really slimming on your fingers, because it is. They're like, yeah, well, guess what? You're going to have to bring all of them in now at that point. But you don't have to whip out product for that side. So there's pros and cons of it. So did that make sense to you? I could explain it a different way somehow.
Yeah, she said that makes sense.
And that's why you guys see me when I'm applying too. I look at client profile a lot because I'm checking myself. We favor a side when we're looking at them straight. It's normal. That's what we do. So in order to keep yourself straight, always look like this to see, oh, do I have enough product there? Should I add or am I done? Okay. You see me do that a lot. Looking at us do nails looks very easy, right? See, some filed out there, but I don't even care. It's not messing up the integrity of my nail. I'm going to fix it. But you see people do nails and you're like, that is so easy. I'm going to do my own nails. It's not as easy as it looks, but it gets easier. Okay. It's just by getting your ergonomics down and by following a pattern. So I'm going to take this off and I am going to go into my
I also think
cuticle bit, but I'm not going to use it yet. Go ahead, babe.
I also think that if you're having trouble with that, filing too much on one side or something like that, I don't think most of you are, but sometimes it does happen. I would, before you start filing, look at client view. Go
ahead. Finish that. Yeah, that's true. Go ahead.
Look at all your views before you even start filing,
100%.
And ask yourself, like, where does this nail need to be filed? And then you could visualize the shape that you want to get your nail to, and if you have to, keep flipping back and forth you know, as you're filing that nail that you think is, you know, going off to the right or going off to the left or too bulky on one side or whatever, and keep going back to client view and go down to your regular view as you're filing, and then flip it over to client view and then flip it back over just to make sure. Because most of the time our shape is there.
Yeah, from your
We just have to
extension.
visualize it and bring that shape in.
Will it back in. Okay, that's exactly right. Now there's another thing, because you can mess it up when you file. So do you notice how her nails are always pointing to my right? Because I'm right-handed. If I was left-handed, I'd put her like this. Now let me zoom out. Your client should sit like this, never with their elbows here. Again, if they're sitting straight, see how you can't turn? The minute I put out my elbow, look at how far my hand can turn. Okay, so putting them like this, they're easier ergonomically to move. It also allows enough room, let's see if you could see, for my file to file, if like freely. Now, this is what I see most people do. They're straight, this side's great, this side, their chest gets in the way and they're coming in. So this side of their nails always coming in, and it's because they're trying to follow straight. What this does, try that, you guys. Right now, my shoulders are already burning me. My shoulders automatically go up and I kind of squeeze them together to kind of get in. That's so unnecessary. Your body's going to break down. Move her out, move her sideways, and give yourself that room to do that. Okay? So those two things between the two of us is what's really going to help you as well with your e-filing, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come and perfect everything.
Zoom back in.
Okay, I'll zoom back in. Hi, buddy. What are you doing, Stony Begoni? Okay, I'm going to check myself right away. See, I do favor this side all the time, so I have to be very careful that I'm not going to file too much off that side, okay? I'm more lighter-handed on here. And that is because this is my left side. I'm never going to be really heavy on that side because it's my opposite side I come in with. So it's usually your opposite side that's going to have the heaviness still. So I like to blend everything in, and I'm going backwards because I could see here. I want it to meet perfectly through here and make everything really tight, meaning really close, like really, really close to the cuticles, okay? So like if you come here, like how you file and shape your nail, it's what's getting everything tight here. If you were to have your file right here, do you see how nice that sits? You still need that volume, but it looks really tight. And I'm putting pressure at the free edge of the nail and on the file. Okay, let's check ourselves here. Okay, see how I'm fixing all this? Now I did two different shapes. This is extreme, and this is close to extreme, but a little softer. Okay, almond. Now don't let your embellishments play tricks on you, because they do on me. This gold one's looking weird to me because it's shining more. So I'll just kind of come like this and make sure they're straight on each side. Okay, let's do these. All right, I'm liking these. Let's make sure they're all the same. Okay, in this case, this one's a little more narrow. Okay, so I need to match this side. So I'm going to come in. Let's see. Yeah, see how they're matching on their free edge now? Okay, now I'm going to blend this in. Client profile. Now it may look like I'm tearing her up. Those of you I've worked on, this is very comfortable. Trust me, you're not. It's just Sally's kind of big, so you're like kind of crazy with her. Once you get your maneuvers down, like all these little steps that we're doing, on your practice hand, you'll be ready to go to a person from there if you're a beginner, okay? So once you file, you're going to go into your cuticle bit. Now this cuticle bit is a must. It really is. It's such a great bit. I'm going to have her on anywhere 5,000 or 6,000 RPMs. And what I'm going to do is this is going to fine tune her whole entire cuticle so it polishes well. And in this case, I did dimensional nails. I filed out some of my dimension wear around the cuticle and the side. Sometimes that happens. I promise you, their nails aren't going to lift or break if this happens, if you did everything else correct. I can't promise they're not going to break if you didn't file right or other ways. Another thing I didn't point out is when it's wide, I never brought my file in like this. If you look on the side, you see where it meets, it's going to notch that spot out. I always bring it straight parallel. And if I want to bring it in, I bring it here and here. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. So let's go into swipe to change the pH balance. Oh, I kind of went off. Let me show you again. I was totally off. I just saw it catch up. So let me show you what I just taught you a second ago. I was too far off. So I never want you to come in like this. If you come in like this, right where it meets there, you're going to notch it and thin it out. So what happens, you might not notice it right away, but when they come back, it's going to be like this and the product's going to be up or it's going to be broken. So if you want to bring it in from your side, you go here. If it's wide here, you come here. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see these. These are going to be pretty. They're going to be pretty. So let's come in here. Oh, I didn't dust this one. I only dusted those ones. I'm leaving my little shorties out. How dare I? Okay, let those dry while I do these two. So I'm going to come in and make sure I protein bond the entire nail. The entire nail. Okay, these are now dry. Okay, so I'm going to go into manicure top. Use a soft gel top coat for this because the dispersion layer on a soft gel top coat is going to be the perfect dispersion, 9 times out of 10, to glide on a color you're missing, okay? So you'll see what I mean if this is your first time on our channel. So I'm going to come here. I'm sure all of you guys are doing this already. Wow, these look really deep. Like it looks like you could look far into them, especially where I put the glitter. Okay, let's see what I'm going to do to this side really quick. Hold on. Let me just polish the same color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash set this so she doesn't move. Okay, so that will help you not get it in her cuticle for sure. So I'm going to come right here, start down here, and then work up here. Put a little pressure and etch your way up to her cuticle. Get it close and then bring it down. You could kind of swoop it on your side here. And Gotti made their applicator really long, and I love it for long nails. But with short nails, you have to kind of do what I'm doing, like wipe some off your brush a lot. But that's cool. I would rather have a bigger brush for long nails, and I know how to work it with the shorter. Okay. Okay. So this whole video started with e-filing your gel down to the natural nail, or how do you e-file and not over-file. So all of those are very, very valuable. There's a little bit more to this video now because I added art, but honestly, your fundamentals are in there. Okay, so I really like this color. It is super sexy. Let me go a little closer here. Okay, here looks weird to me. Okay, I get it. Let wipe off my brush. Sally's rubber, so it doesn't wipe off as easy as on a person, but that's okay. I'll fix it. So I'm going to get my free edge here. I'm just going to do it this way. It's faster this way. Cover your free edge. And then now I'm going to try to get it as close as I can through here. Again, I don't care if it's patchy looking because my second coat will perfect it for sure. And with darker colors, I like to do this. I don't like to get the full dark right away because of the cure. It could be a curing issue. And I rather take the extra like 3 to 5 minutes to do this with the curing and know that their nails are going to perform amazing instead of coming back to me to have to fix a gel that's bubbling. And what causes the bubble or the ripple, it's because it's not cured all the way underneath, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to flash set that. I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to, matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to put it on everything because what I'm going to use is going to cover it. So let's come right here. I just want to go around the cuticle area because I want that all covered. So I'm going to be using a holographic glitter that's full coverage. So why do I need to fill in that spot? I don't need to. Okay. So here too, let's come in here. Or I'll be using a flake that will cover that as well. So just little things like this, little tips I'm showing you. Okay, so I didn't cover that in. I don't even care. Okay, let's just leave it. So what I'm going to do is cure this for 1 full minute. Unfortunately, it has to be 1 full minute, but you know what? You're not going to feel it when you're doing, like, you're not going to feel the time because you're going to be working on the other hand once she goes under the light. Okay, hold on. I touched that. I need to kind of smooth that out again. See how it rippled a little? I kind of touched it. It's all on the side of my hand. Let's come in and we're going to do a 1 full minute. Okay. This color is gorgeous. Don't you dare, it's called. Don't you dare not get this color. Look at what I just did. I looked away and tried to put it in. It's all right. So you can purchase these from Gemini Cosmetics. It's GeminiNevada.com. This is in the collection number 1, I believe. I have 2 collections for this season. October, November, going into December, and I'm probably going to add a new one in December. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're almost there. We have 15 seconds. We have to wait for that full minute, unfortunately. But let's see. 6 seconds. Takes forever. Just kidding, not really. Let's see. Ooh, our chat went. I was way down. My chat doesn't keep up on my okay. Okay, so let's see. All right, so what I'm going to do now is my second coat here. I see a little spot right there, but you know what I'll do? I'll put glitter on that. Okay, let me make sure my top coat didn't go. So I'm going to come right here. All right. And then I'm going to just get dust off. There we go. My fingers are so dusty right now. Sorry, guys. They just are. So let's come right here. Second coat. You know what? I should have glitter pressed this, and I wouldn't even have had to do this. That's okay. Maybe we'll glitter press one of them. That's what we'll do. We're going to glitter press one so you know how to glitter press on this because you can't just go straight on it. It won't cover all the way. I think I need to replace my rubber, and I have extra rubbers because it's just been worked on so much. She's a little over me right now. She's It's like, hello, girl. It's time for me to retire. She's not even old either. Okay, this one I'll just make sure her color's everywhere I need it. Let me get a little closer here. Actually, that's fine. I don't need to get closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with, there's a little fuzz in there. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to come in with Manicure Top because I'm going to glitter press this one. Okay, so I'm going to come with Manicure Top. That one's going to be a full color. So this is like the sequence I would work in. I don't need 2 coats. It's a waste of time. I'm also going to put another, just a little bit here because I added the color, and I'm going to add something I want it to be able to stick, okay? So just a tad bit. Does that make sense, you guys? Just make sure it has the tacky layer.
Did you guys notice what she just did right there?
I could tell you why I did it.
For her glitter, well, wait up. For that glitter press that she's going to put on the ring finger, why did she just leave it like that? Can you guys, someone say it in the chat? Why did she leave just 1 coat of polish?
Yes, Kiva. Ding, 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 ding. You have 30 more seconds. Nobody knows.
30 seconds, and then we'll tell you why.
Okay.
Anybody?
Because the second coat will be covered up by the glitter. Yes, Mary, you're 100% right. And it's a waste of time and save on bulk. Yes, I was going to say that too. Good job. Glitter press.
Covered by glitter,
guys
so no
got
use
this
for 2 coats. Yep, Rebecca.
Woohoo!
Absolutely right. Good
Hi,
job,
Rebecca.
you guys.
Rebecca,
Good job, you guys.
did you get my niece in? Is that the same Rebecca or is that a different Rebecca? I can't tell.
I don't know, Rebecca Berry?
No, Rebecca's beautified nails, so it's a different Rebecca, I think. Unless she changed her name because I can't see the picture. But anyways, correct. Okay, so now that I did that, and the reason why I put some more here, I had put a little this color here, remember? It wouldn't have been tacky enough depending what I want to put on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put, do I want to keep that color going on or do I want to add like a blue? Let me see. I'll add 1 piece of this. Then I'm going to get my glitters back. Okay. I'm going to put her downward. See how, now this is the case where I bring my hand like this. So let me show you. Usually hold hands like, I'm going to go like this. Okay. So instead of flat, I'm going to go like this so she could hang down and I could work on her. So see how I could put my hand under here? There's enough space to where with my, this whole part of my hand's high enough for her nail not to hit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is dip in your glitter. I'm going to do like a couple colors, the 2 colors in it. Ooh, I did like a fade of both into each other. Ooh, that would be a pretty set just like that. Man, these glitters are so nice. I love them. This is a cool collection right here. Very cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let's get my little swirly. Put my tile here. I have a little gel here. I'm going to touch it so I can pick up one of these. I feel like I want to put another piece here of this. Let's see. So let's come kind of, let's do a big piece here. See how it covered it? And then let's put this little piece right here. And let's dip this in my glitter. So watch what I'm going to do. Am I in view? Yes. I'm going to come right here with this little brush. And I'm going to put glitter here. And glitter here. Oh, I love that. Push this. And then right here, I'm going to do a little bit of the pink. So I just used my brush I had out. Okay. I am in love. That's why I left these open. Put these to the side again. So when you're doing your dimensional nail, you didn't mess up. when it files out. That's just what happens. But you will mess up if you don't fix it because it's not going to be as pretty as it could be. So why do you charge more for dimensional nails? It's more work and more attention to detail. So it is like when you get a loaded pizza, right? You're going to pay more for that loaded pizza, less than a pepperoni. So this is really cute. I should put a color over that too. You know what I'm going to? I'm going to put manicure top because I could just flash it. I want to try another color, you guys. I'm going to grab one from in there so I could just see, because I haven't used all the colors from the 2 new ones. So let's just see another color of glitter, what it looks like. I want to check it out. Okay, so this I'm able to not cure a full minute because it's a soft gel top coat, not with the full coverage. I could go like 15 seconds. So see, I'm not even at 15 yet. I'll hold it till I hit 15. I have 5 more. And there we go. Okay, so let's try another color. I'm just dying. I have to see it. I don't want it to stick out like a sore thumb. So should I do the purple? Look at this blue one. Look at that. What color should I use? Dang it, I have so many options right now. I'm all, dang it.
What are you trying to do?
I want to see another color for a glitter press. I want to see this blue one. But I like this black one too. And I like this purple one.
Teal, blue.
I think I'm going to do blue because it'll make it pop there. I just want to see it. But I'm dying to use this one too. But I'll use it in another nail because I have an idea for that. So this is all the same kit, okay, of the glitters I use. So every color a glitter on here is in the same kit. It is kit number 4. I really want to see this color because I have not used this color. This is why I love this brush. It takes everything off where you don't even have to press it yourself. Make sure your sides are clean. You know what I didn't do though? So you know what I'm going to do right here? I'm going to put a little manicure top here because I didn't, so see how the glitter didn't stick to it? My bad. If I'm doing nails, guess what? I'm going to have to fix that, right? So I just noticed it. I wouldn't tell my client anything though. I would just do it and let her keep talking. Don't tell them like, oops, I forgot to put this here. Da, da, da. Don't tell them that because they're going to want to know why, what, is it going to be okay? And just save yourself. Don't tell them anything. So now I'm going to go into manicure top again because remember I need a coat. Yeah, this color is so cool. Oh, I was going to glitter press that. See, I even messed up again. Not mess up, but that's just my brain today. So I caused myself a little more work, but I need 2 coats of top, right? So what I'm going to do now is come back in my blue and I'm going to come right here on the free edge and there's a little spot there I missed. So I'm going to press it in, flash it a minute so it holds on. So the dispersion layer is going to hold on to it. Okay, now a final coat for all of them. Well, let's do this one. I probably need 2 coats on this. Oh, did you see what I did? You guys, do you see what I did? I put my brush in here and I do that to these all the time because I do. You see me do this all the time. Like my white ones. Now I'm gonna have to use some swipe and let's see if I can fix this. Melissa, ching. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Pour a little of my gel out. See how I poured out my manicure top, get manicure top in it. Now I have to spend my time fixing this. You guys don't do what I just did. It is a pain in the earth. Okay. Now it's all coming out. There it goes. See how I'm getting it all out? Run it through that. Let's run it through again. Oh my goodness. I have done this so many times. Okay, let's move this over. And you know what? Now in there, like there's gel top. Let's get it out. You don't know how many times I've done that, you guys. So many times that I just do that. I don't know why. Have you guys done that before? Put your thing in the I never did it in the pot glitters, but on these I do. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let me just flash them. I'm in love with this color combo. It looks, this mixture right here, you guys, of the orangey and the colors that are in the nail, What a really cool effect. So I'm going to cure this 30 seconds. I'm going to do it with my light because I don't want to hold it on there, all of them. And then I'm going to go to my top coat of choice. So let's do 30 seconds. A choice at the time. And here's my cute green glitter that I didn't use last time that I didn't put away yet. So that one goes in this collection right here. Oh no, that white one does. So let's see. I got to put my collections back together. Good thing I know what I'm doing. This collection goes here. That was a color I used yesterday. And this collection goes right. Where'd it go? Right here with the neons. Let me move this one over. And this one was right here. Hold on, let me just open this all the way. Why am I acting like I'm not going to open it? It's brand new. Let's just open it right so it makes my job easier, right? So this one does have a green pop in this one. Okay. So let's come out. Do you guys see this nail right here? I'm dying right now. Look at the color of this. Wow, it looks like car paint. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's go in with, we'll go in with Gotti top coat. Okay, this feels like a vinyl. This top coat is so nice. One of the girls on here said their clients' nails don't stain with it. So I haven't put it to the test yet, but I trust her because she would make sure it worked for her before she shared it with everybody. So pretty fun. I love this. I like the consistency of it. Let me get a little more there. Okay, you guys, so let's make sure.
Eva's got a question. Says, MJ, does the base color affect the look of the fine glitters?
Some do.
They look very opaque.
Okay, these ones right here, this collection is going to have more full coverage. It might have a slight effect because there's lighter colors within it. But let me give you an example really quick while this is drying, okay? So let me go 60.
Nail by Laura wants to see that box number for all of the colors in the box.
Okay. Let me shut them while I'm doing this right now. So that way. Yeah, this collection's insane. Look at this. I mean, it's a no-brainer to get. The reason being, it's holiday already, or very much this season already. So it's already set up for you to where you don't have to do encapsulation or a lot of work. Like it's a very fast movement to look holiday with a holographic glitter on top. Now I just need to find my cap for my blue one. Why? What am I doing? I'm like putting stuff everywhere that it does not. Okay, I know what I did. Here it is. Hi, buddy. I know. I'll take you, okay? This boy, man, he's going to keep me in shape, that's for sure. Okay, here's some of them here. So I'll put them all in there. There's a couple holographic ones. There's some mixed holographic, some like that. I'll show you guys, though. So, you wipe this off. Let me get rid of all my little sticky stuff, okay? Let's put our top coat to the side. Get this off. Stone
Sandra
soap.
says, MJ ate and left no crumbs with this look. So pretty and dimensional.
Sandra, I love your personality. It's hilarious. She ate and left no crumbs. Yay! Thank you. So look at what I'm doing now. I'm not filing like this, you guys. I'm filing along the sidewall here, like underneath it, to just make sure nothing is there. And it's just perfect looking. It helps it all come together. Okay, now one more thing. My tips of my square. I never forget this, and you guys aren't either. You have to do this. Your shape will be fire every time you do this, okay? So see how my brush doesn't have any glitter on it because I dip it in and put it on. I don't keep trying to go on the sticky layer. Okay, so let's see. Switch this to my safety bit. And I would do this to all 10. And I do this for everybody who wears this shade. So I'm going to hold it at an angle like this.
Okay, look. Okay, I want to say something before you do this.
Okay.
I was watching a channel the other day, and
God, these feel like vinyls.
you see how MJ is actually gonna look at the nail when she does this, and she's gonna file it in. If you can't see the free edge, basically looking down the barrel, right? That's where we want to be when we do this.
Meaning like this, where I could see it.
You're out of frame.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Looking down the barrel, like I have to see view of it.
Yes, you have to see it come in. You can't just
go.
Don't guess. Don't hold it down and yeah, where you can't see it. Look at that free edge. Look underneath and watch it come in.
So this is your view.
Yes.
See that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it at a 20-degree angle right here, right?
Yes. You see that view? That's where you should be looking.
Like, and then you're going to go like this. You're going to hit it.
You're out of frame.
I'm out of frame. Don't worry. I didn't. Let me go back, you guys. Hold on. Okay, there I go. I'm back in frame. No, hold on. Okay. So I'm going to come in right here. And look at how thin it is now. It looks so good.
So she's watching it come in, and you can see it, and it's going to be perfect throughout the whole nail. Like you're not guessing.
Thickness. Like
you're not guessing because you're watching it come in.
Oh, I love this top coat. It feels like a vinyl. Okay, I'm going to dust these off because I didn't have to swipe her because I used a non-tack. So I just need to get off all my glitter. I really dig what this did, you guys. You see what this did by using two colors, how they faded in with each other? They have the same kind of fire in it, so they blended very well. See that? Oh my gosh, that is so dang cute. I don't even know if it's doing justice on the video as it does in person. But let me put some oil on these.
What speed was the e-file on when you did that?
I do it on 12 because I don't want to put any pressure. That's a great question. Thank you. I forgot to tell you that. I do it on 12. All I have to do is make contact and it does it for me. Now, Sally will stop you. See how her skin's there? That's why it took me a minute. But on a person, like even if it touches, it doesn't have that negative space. Like, let me tell you what I'm talking about. If this, let me turn it on and show you. If this touches my skin right here, see that? I'm even pushing hard. It's not going to burn because it's not going to cut you. So I touch the skin and I tell my client, this is going to touch your skin, and I'll go like this so it doesn't hurt, okay? So don't get scared. And I go under, I touch the skin, and I come up. Okay, so that's not going to. Now, if you're using something with the edge like an X-cut, you better be careful, okay? Because their skin's right there. So let me put my cap on this brush here, because I don't want my brush to get ruined. Okay, so let's check out this set really quick, or that set that we did these with. So I hope you guys like these. These were fun. I mean, kind of random what I did, but I mean, it's really what you'll be doing this whole season while you're changing out your nails and doing more. So let's see.
Very pretty.
So let me show you this collection really quick. Put the dark golds and the golds. Put them how they were. Their color combos. And so this is all one collection that I used. And look at all my flakes are going to be stuck on this now. Like flakes are just going to be my decoration. You guys know when you use them, they're there, they're staying. This will come off eventually. I just have to use like alcohol or something and it will come off. But flakes stick to everything. So this collection, oh man, it's not going to look brand new to anybody now. It's all right, you guys. When I show everybody this, I'll be like, don't you worry. So all these colors here. So they're all holographic, the two different golds. Hold on. I love the dark gold and the light gold. I use that in another one. And then here, I love the combo here. I don't think like, see how it's pinker and it goes into purple. I use these two colors. This blue, wow. This black is fire, like fire, right? Look at the silver in that. Very New Year's too. So that's this kit in detail right here. I don't think it's packaged like this. I think they break it up like this, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Like colors, it gives you a jewel tone.
So there's 10 in those.
There's 10 for $20, you guys. 20, not even 20 bucks, because you're going to use MJAY 15 and you're going to get a discount. This is another, like, it has some holographic kind of in it. It's more, not really holographic. This has one holographic. See the difference of this? It's more like red hot pink, and that's more purple. Those three together are killer too. This is a really pretty, like, I think this is totally holiday too. I'm obsessed with that. This is a must-have. This is a cool one as well. Remember I told you before, you guys, if you don't have the white kit, if you had to pick one of them.
Sandra just got it, or
Sandra,
it's coming in the mail.
Sandra, this kit, just wait for it, girl. This is your go-to. And the reason why I love this kit here too is not everybody loves Christmas colors, but these look Christmassy. Look how they look icicle-y and kind of pretty. This color here, fire, fire. It's a white one that's not in this collection. Okay, but look at how pretty these are. I love the pink with gold in it. This has gold in it too, and I dig these right here for the holiday. This is kit number 7. This is kit number 3. This is kit number 4. So let's see what this one is. These ones aren't numbered. So this is 8. So we're missing, let me turn these all around. Let me line them up. My brain can't think. I need to eat something. This is number 8. So we have 8, 4. Let me put these in order. This is 3. Where's 4? 4. This is 8. This is 7. Hold on. I'll put them in front of here so you guys can see these, okay? So these two, I don't know what they are, so I'll tell you. 3. That's 3, 4. So this one's probably either 2 or 5 or 6. No, here's 6. Yep, there we go. So this is your collection, you guys.
Back out a little bit.
Okay, I will, but hold on. This one's either number 1 or number 2, and this one's probably number 5. You'll just have to look at them on there because the numbers aren't, see how it says just 10 pack? They forgot to put a letter there. I mean, a number there. But you'll see when you see them, okay? But for sure, at least you know this is number 4 and this is number 3. Because if you had to narrow it down to 2, I probably would pick these, especially this for the season now, because you saw how effortless it is to create a holiday look. This is beautiful. I use probably in almost every design. And then you could choose from these. These are very wintry, right? And this is like a summer, a winter or summer, but looks wintry to me. So this is more summer. It's hard to say. They're all pretty, you guys. You're going to have to choose yourself. I can't make up your mind for you. It's too hard for me too. I'm all, buy some here and there. So let's say you bought them all. Is there more than 6, babe, available on there? I wonder. There may be some others. I think there is. I think I have them all too. I just have them at the salon. But if you bought these 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, you would get $20 off this whole kit. So it'd be $100 if you bought the whole collection. So let me zoom out. Did I zoom out? I can't see. Well, I zoomed way in. Sorry, guys. There we go. I'm blinding you guys. Blinding you guys. What? My thing was too high, so I couldn't see. So all of those right there, you can see my little lap here. No problem. Let me go in a little more. And then here's the nails we did with all of these. Maybe I should put them on the white ones so they show better. They're very cute though, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This was so fun for me, and I appreciate all of you. And refer to this video to know how far to file down if you would like. There's kind of a lot going on in this picture.
No, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
I have all these. I have all these colors in there too. Let's just put a few here and there. Those are all the colors I used. Okay. You guys have any questions before I jet? I'm going to go feed my head right now. I'm super hungry. Oh, the blue is so pretty, huh? It's so different. Let me see what you guys said. I haven't seen your chat. Okay, let's see. Viva, thank you so much. You guys are so great. We love you guys. Every single one of you. Hey, V Killman. When LOL license 18 years. Let's see. On 20, you're going to save $6.10. That's a lot of money. If you buy coffee, you're saving on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's 20. If you just buy that
One
pack by
pack.
itself, it's 20
Oh,
plus
for
$6.10 shipping.
But you get
But the
$1.50.
discount,
You
with
get
the
$3
discount, it
off.
comes out to 23. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some change.
Yep. Exactly. So you guys figure out if it's worth it for you, but I'm excited for you, whatever you guys decide to get. And this top coat was really nice too. I need to put it here. It is, I don't know if you guys know what a vinyl feels like, but it feels like a vinyl. It's just slick and smooth, like you want to put on your lips and just be like, this is so soft. Anyways, bye guys. See you soon. Join our Discord so you can see our schedule, and we love you.
And our Twitch is tomorrow morning.
Oh, and it's a giveaway, you guys.
It's a giveaway. What time tomorrow morning?
I'll tell you right now. I have it on my phone, my schedule.
Yeah,
Even though I
and
make the schedule, it's on the calendar.
Twitch
right
is
there,
at
but-
8 a.m. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, you guys, on Twitch. And I
Yep.
just left the link there if you guys are interested. If you haven't been on Twitch before, it's another platform.
But it's fun because we
but
talk
it's
about
fun,
nails
and
we
it's
talk about.
easy. It's easier than it looks. So just get on there.
You
Set
get
up your,
giveaways. You'll be
set
able
up
to
your
get in the
account,
giveaway.
set up your name, and get on there.
Yeah, you guys are so welcome. Thank you for being so awesome. See you soon, family. Love you guys. Bye. I got to stand up to...